Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the question we're going to address today and lay to rest is the myth, translate lie of overpopulation. Taking the world's population and comparing it to the world's landmass gives a very much different, much clearer picture than many so-called scientists are portraying. You need to take into consideration the world population in terms of the total landmass to put this myth of overpopulation into perspective. Anyone with rudimentary math skills and not in a fluoride-induced, IQ-reduced stupor with fundamental thinking processes intact could come up with the conclusion that I will show. Let's begin. First, let's discover a few facts. The total world landmass is 148,939,063.13 kilometers squared. The current world population is approximately 7,017,000,000. There are 247.105 acres in a square kilometer. Therefore, if you were to give an acre of land to every person in the world, it would occupy only 28,396,835 square kilometers. The U.S. total landmass is 24,230 square kilometers. So in other words, total population of the world could be located in an area just slightly larger than the U.S. Second, to determine the potential limit of the Earth, we just need to multiply the total landmass, 148,939,063.13 by 247.105, which gives 36,803,587,195. Obviously, not all the landmass is inhabitable, but recognize global population is measured in billions, and the Earth's landmass potential is measured in trillions of acres. More realistically, however, we're going to take the entire population of the world and divide them up into groups of 4 that we'll call the average family. And one can consider that 25 to 50% of the family would not be self-sufficient nor self-sustaining, and therefore would need assistance from the other 2. Hence, our groupings of 4 people. Therefore, we're going to give each one of these groups 1 acre of land, taking the figure previously calculated of 28,396,835 and dividing by 4 gives us 7,099,209. Under less than ideal circumstances, this would be more than sufficient to maintain the nutritional needs of the group. Therefore, the requirements for the current world population. The landmass of Australia is 7,686,850. In other words, the entire world population could easily be situated on just over 92% of Australia, leaving the other almost 80% of Australia and the rest of the world totally empty and devoid of people. Now, getting everyone to get along with their neighbor, that's a topic for another documentary. Now, the point we're making here is that people are saying that there's overpopulation. This just isn't the truth. Now, distribution of wealth is a totally different thing. Of the 13 richest families of the world, any one of them would be able to house, clothe, and feed the entire world population. And they are the ones claiming overpopulation out of spite, out of hatred, egotism, and misanthropy. 70% of the world's wealth is in possession of 13 of the richest families. There are problems throughout the world that can be solved.